Hey, welcome back. New day, new workout. Today is just go your own pace. So I've got 4 movements, and I'm gonna go for 6 rounds. So however long it takes you to get those 6 rounds is your workout. There's no timer for the sake of having to get anything done in a specific amount of time. I am going to count the clock up so I know how long it takes. I just did a practice round, and each round is going to take about 3 minutes. So with that in mind and about a minute rest, we're looking at about a 25-minute workout, give or take. Okay, so the 4 movements are as follows. This is not a high intensity, a lot of fast movement type of workout. This is a methodical focus on the movement, get into your Zen state type of workout. Okay, so the first one, Deadman to thrusts. So Deadman is, let me say, curl to thrust. Right, so like a baby, they get really low on the squat, pick stuff up. All right, so I'm doing that for 10. Next, I'm doing press to windmill, 5 per side. I'm going to do 5 one side and then 5 the other side. So press, windmill. All right, I'll show one more time. Press. So this is not fast, especially putting yourself in that awkward position. You gotta make sure that you've got control the full time so you don't hurt yourself, tweak something. Next one, kettlebell figure 8, wide stance. I'm swinging the bell in a figure 8 motion for 20. So that's 1, 2. And so I am going to kind of bob my legs, kind of like a pulse squat. The alternative is to kind of hold the crouch. Both are effective. I want the pulse feeling for myself. So that's for 20. The last one, again, I'm getting these ideas from another guy I follow on Instagram. He calls this the Bulletproof Hermit. So bell behind the head, grab it by the horns, legs elevated, and this is kind of an ab, shoulder back. I'm going for 10. All right, so Bulletproof Hermit for 10. So 4 movements. I'm going for 6 rounds with the rest, about a minute rest in between. I'm probably looking at about 25-minute workout. The Bulletproof Hermit and the Windmill will be the limiting factor. So I've got a 22 kilo bell today. It's challenging for me on the Windmill and for the Hermit, and that's the limiting factor. The other ones I could go way heavier, but because those two I'm challenged on, that's the weight I'm going with. So try those, see what weight challenges you, but you can still do them because by rounds 5 or 6 you're going to be pretty tired. Okay, so I'm going to count the clock up so I know how long it takes me. 6 rounds. Yeah, slow pace. Just really focus on intentional movements and protecting your body. You don't want to do things out of alignment because you can hurt yourself on some of these. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, Deadman's a thrust for 10. 10. Okay. Press windmill, 5 per side. side. Okay, figure eights for 20. Oh, and then last but not least, the Bulletproof Hermit. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what this guy called it. So I'm gonna go with it for 10. All right. So as I said, about 3 minutes. This is actually my third round because I did kind of a practice, and then I got into the workout and realized it was going to be a lot longer than I suspected. So I restarted the video. So I've done 3 rounds. However, I'm going to do all 6 with you. So yeah, I'm going to give myself the full minute rest. Even if I get to 30 minutes, that's fine. I need the full minute rest. So that you can see, like, not high intensity, but my heart rate's already elevated. Sweat's already coming. Good workout. So 1 round down, 5 to go. I'm going to get moving here because I do have to be conscientious of time. I've got stuff to do this morning. Got work to do. So I had to get going. Okay, round 2. Okay, windmill. Four. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, figure eights for 20. All right. And last but not least, Bulletproof Hermit for 10. So two rounds down, 4 to go. Now straighten my mat. Oh. Yeah, so this is challenging, man. Women, people, was not expecting that. A lot harder than I anticipated. I thought today was going to be a nice gradual get back into the week, lift a little heavy, but turned out to be more of a workout than I anticipated, which is good. Okay, so that's a minute rest. I'm gonna get going here pretty quickly. Okay, round 3. Hope you're feeling the pump, feeling the burn. If it's too easy, increase your weight. If you're struggling, you can't catch your breath by now, then drop weight. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. Right? It only means what you give it meaning. And some days we just, can't lift as heavy as we think we can. And that doesn't say anything about you. Right? Who knows what other factors are going on? Sleep, nutrition, stress, right? Life. Okay. Round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, windmills. All right, other side. Okay, figure 8. All right. And the Bulletproof Hermit. Hands are getting slippery. For 10. Very nice. So I'm kind of going over my 3 minutes and 1 minute rest, but we're halfway done. Three down, 3 to go. I almost got in a fight yesterday. Very uncharacteristic of me. I was putting up some signs for work and some guy completely irrationally lost his you know what on me because he didn't like his sign on the corner of where his property is, which is not his property. It's the city. City owns the corner. Anyway, completely lost it. Blamed me for this, that, and the other thing. My profession. And he was just angry. Whatever's going on in his life, he's just angry. And he was looking for someone to take it out on. I happened to be the one that he wanted to take it out on. Physically, I would have absolutely crushed him. No doubt. Absolutely crushed him. But, you know, I was in work. And it's not worth fighting over such trivial BS. However, I did allow myself to get caught up in the emotion of it and started, you know, yelling back at him with some composure, but yelling back at him. Because in that moment, I had always taken the high road, you know, kind of bit my tongue, put my tail between my legs in situations like that and be like, sorry, sir. Yeah, that's fine. I'll move it, whatever. Complied to avoid confrontation. But for whatever reason, I think I'm at my wit's end. And I said, no, I'm not going to be walked on. I'm not going to just take it. Guys like this aren't going to just be able to dish out abuse and not have it come back. So I got into it with him. And, you know, we were both wrong. But I will say it felt good to get some of that anger out. There's definitely some anger inside me that needs to come out, that needed to come out. So what I take from it is I got work to do to keep my own emotions in check. And there's other things I could have done to de-escalate that situation or de-escalate and stand my ground. I believe you can do this and I know that that guy's got other issues that didn't have to do with me that he's having trouble dealing with. I just noticed since COVID, there's a lot more short fuses out there. People are seemingly quite angry. I think the economics are challenging, a lot of stress. So I'm sympathetic, I'm compassionate about it. But there's no excuse to take his anger out on me for absolutely no reason. I don't deserve that. All right, let's get into number 4 here. Too much talking. Deadman the thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, windmills. Figure 8, sorry. 18, 20. So never pass that over your head when getting set up. A little slippery. All right, 4 rounds down, 2 to go. I ate up a bit of time talking there, so I'm just gonna have to be on top of it here. Although we got lots of time. You know, just getting back to that incident yesterday. Physically, I know I could have. I know I would have pummeled him. And I don't fight. I don't ever want to fight. But I like knowing that I can if I have to. So that's one of the benefits of staying strong and fit. Because we do live in an uncertain world. And people walking around out there unstable and unwell. So I do believe you should know how to defend yourself if all other options are off the table. All right, 2 more rounds. I've already done 6 with my pre-video rounds, but feeling pretty good. Tired but good. All right, shall we get into it? Round 5? Let's do it. Round 5. 1, 2, 4, 7. Starting to get slippery with all the sweat, so be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, figure eights. Oh yeah, here we go. 10 of these. All right, 5 down, 1 more round to go. You should be pretty tired by now. I don't know if you've noticed, but I think early on I used to work out 5 days a week. And I found it a bit too much. So, the last couple weeks here and going forward for the foreseeable future, I'm just looking to work out 4 days a week. I really do believe that rest is essential for a growth program. Muscle building, leaning. It's your body needs time to repair. So I'm finding 4 days a week is a really nice balance for me. Because I can push hard, knowing that I'm going to have a day or two of rest in between a couple of workouts. So you would do what works for you. For me in my videos, I'm going to be doing four a week. And then what you don't see is probably 5 days a week, I go for a good long walk with my partner there. She loves to walk, and it's actually really good for mental health, weight control, cardiovascular. Sun on the skin, sun in the eyes, fresh air in the lungs. Walking's great. All right, we got 1 more round here. Went longer than I planned, but lots more talking. But again, that's what Go Your Own Pace is about. My only goal is under 30 minutes, which we will accomplish. So, when you're ready, get your last round in. I just need another second. Don't forget, I already did basically 2 rounds before. Now I'm tired. Okay, let's go. Last one. Everything's starting to get sweaty, so I gotta be really careful with my grip here. 1, 2. All right. Windmills. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see I'm starting to get tired. My forearms starting to get a little sloppy. All right, figure eight. Seventeen, 18, 20. And the last one, Bulletproof Hermit. Oh. Sorry about that microphone noise. I had a good microphone and I lost it. Okay, 10 of these and we're done. Oh, congratulations. That was a very hard workout. 28 minutes. I'm going to call it 30. Yeah, that was a lot harder than I was really planning. Glad I got it done. Glad you got it done. Thanks for following along, and I will see you next time. Peace.